Welcome to my Wuthering Waves Yangyang guide and gameplay playstyle showcase. I'll be going over all the details in her gameplay, abilities, and optimizations that you should be doing while playing Yangyang. Yangyang is primarily a sub DPS with good AoE damage and crowd control ability, with the potential to become a main DPS with enough resonance upgrades, which should significantly increase the damage output, as you can see here. Resonance 40% increase, feather release 95%, and her ultimate 85%, and a team-wide attack buff. She has very fun and satisfying playstyle if you play her correctly. I'll be giving her a difficulty rating of average because she has many different ways to combo with her unique passive. Now starting off with Yangyang's unique passive, Yangyang is able to gain up to 3 melodies, indicated by the 3 sections here above her HP bar. At 3 melodies, Yangyang's heavy attack is enhanced to launch her into the air. So I have 3 melodies here. And her aerial attack, as you saw, is greatly enhanced into a feather release attack, which deals significantly more damage and consumes all her melodies. Yangyang can gain melodies in several ways. Landing her 4th basic attack, as you can see there. Landing her skill. Landing her heavy attack combo. And landing her dodge counter combo and landing her intro skill. Yangyang has a special heavy attack where you can tap attack right after performing a heavy attack to gain 1 melody on this bonus hit, as you can see there. You can't just use the heavy attack, it won't do anything, so you actually have to heavy attack and tap again, as you can see, to get the extra melody. And as already mentioned, at 3 melodies, if you do a heavy attack, it automatically launches Yangyang into the air, and you can tap attack again to use her melodies to do her feather release attack. Feather release does not have to be triggered via this method. You can just jump normally and press mouse 1 or press your attack button and it does the feather release as long as you're in the air through any means. Yangyang's basic attacks are pretty standard. A basic 4 attack combo with the exception of generating 1 melody on her 4th hit. So this last hit must hit an enemy to generate a melody. As you can see here, I don't hit anything and I don't get a melody. You will want to use her basic attacks mainly when you are out of stamina for heavy attacks, because heavy attacks are the preferred way of generating melody stacks quickly. Yangyang's skill creates a small vortex which damages and sucks nearby enemies in while generating 1 melody. This must hit a target to generate a melody, so I didn't hit anyone and you saw I didn't get any melody here. And the skill comes out very fast and can cancel some animations, which makes it great in farming melody stacks quickly. Yangyang's ultimate creates a large cyclone which damages and sucks enemies in, basically a big version of her skill which lasts longer and does much more damage. It's very nice for grouping large packs of enemies so you can hit them all at once. Now we move on to the juicy combos to generate melodies as fast as possible. There will only be slight variations in some combos depending on your situation. Now the first combo, which is also the best combo, is where you have enough stamina to use your heavy attacks and you have your skill available. So it goes heavy attack combo, into heavy attack combo, into E, jump, and then use feather release in the middle of the air. Very fast and very high damage burst. Some important optimizations to note here. Your skill should cancel the animation of your second heavy attack combo, like so. Like that. See how fast I got the 2 stacks after the second heavy combo? You need to do that for maximum combo speed. And also the jump also cancels your skill's animation right after that for your immediate feather skill release, like this. So you E then jump, but make sure you don't cancel your E completely. So E jump into feather release. That is the fastest possible way to do this. There is a slight variation to this where instead of jumping to trigger feather release, you let the last heavy attack launch you into the air naturally. So the upsides to this are it does a bit more damage, but the downsides are it takes slightly longer to perform the full combo and it takes extra stamina to do because you're performing another heavy attack. Now for the second combo where you have enough stamina but your skill is on cooldown. So you just go heavy attack combo, heavy attack combo, heavy attack combo, jump, feather release. It's pretty similar, but as I said, these things are just slightly different depending on your situation. So yeah. Now the third combo where you don't have the stamina, but you do have your skill. So what you can do is just do your basic attacks here and let the stamina regenerate while doing the basic attacks, and then do the skill, and then do your preferred way of performing feather release. So in that case, I did the heavy attack feather release, but you can also do the jump feather release. Now the last combo where you don't have your stamina, any stamina for heavy attacks, and you don't have your skill. So in this case, jumping at the end is really nice because you might not have enough stamina to do the last heavy attack hit to launch into the air. So it's pretty simple. It's almost the same. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4 into heavy attack, into another heavy attack, then jump into feather release like that. And you saw there, that was a disadvantage of the feather release when you do the jump because he got staggered out of range of the second feather release hit, so I didn't do as much damage. And as for Yangyang's passive upgrades, it doesn't change her main style at all, her main playstyle. So the first one basically gives her extra stamina every time she feather releases, nice quality of life, so you always have like more stamina to use heavy attacks. And her last upgrade, yes, a general damage increase for herself by 8% after she uses the intro skill. The rest of the video will be showcasing Yangyang against the boss. It will show mechanics like dodge counter melody generation that I couldn't show before. Any feedback or video suggestions are appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.
Let the winds roar. Speeding up. Storm, hear that command. Serenade. Don't worry, I can take it. Precipitant! Speeding up. I should give it my all. Shape the shapeless.